Hello, Connective. Welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Comment, like, and subscribe without smashing anything. And let's get into this energy. This is a collective reading for Capricorn. Capricorn, it is your turn. Find out what's going on. Themes have been a little bit different today, which is refreshing. Let's see what it is. Oh, our Five of Forces, summer, winter. This card always comes up as different stuff to me. It's coming up as something different this time. We'll see what's going on. Yeah. The law of neutrality, upside down. Practice non-reaction and staying in equanimity. And this is kind of coming up as conflict. Let's see. Let's do moves. Law of neutrality. Is it your conflict or somebody else's? Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Open up to change, new moon in Aquarius, upside down. Open up to change, upside down. All right. I think we're going to go for 3 cards here. So we got, whoops, wait, what? What's that? Oh, all right. And it's actually this one. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't look much different. Let's see. So envy came out for Virgo, and you have deceit. Actually, journey probably needs to go over here. So we got deceit, adjacent possibilities, journey. The Sun, Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Sometimes I do stuff like while I'm pulling the cards, I'll like ignore a card, like I'll ignore the deceit card, and then the whole reading will be about the deceit card. I kind of think that's what's happening right now. That's weird. I thought we had the Page of Cups on the table twice. I'm sure that's going to come back too here. Let's see. 9 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the Hierophant, the Sun. Deceit. Okay, well that would make sense. Manifest with the Sun. Abundance with the Ace of Swords. See, now it's taking a whole different turn. Create with the Queen of Pentacles. Oops. Give with the Hierophant. What's this? Reassess, grounding, and detach. Okay. I do. I see like a conflict. This is weird. This like summer winter card is like, it's weird. It's like coming off as a cross between like a 5 of Swords and like a 5 of of Cups energy. Yeah. Either way, I'm taking it as like there's going to be a change. Oh, well, okay. So it looks a little bit like deceit is making someone crazy. Doesn't have to be deceit. It can be, what I say, any lower vibration. It's funny because open up to change is upside down. It's probably showing me the state, not what you should be doing. Well, down here you should be doing, because I see all this creation stuff. But up here, I see this like lack of, something is distracting you. So you have all this potential that you could go anywhere you want, but something is distracting you. And you're buying into it enough to where it's causing you to, it's throwing you off your game. Let's put it that way. Because these two cards are telling you to manifest the sun. These two cards are telling you that you do have abundance coming to you. It is the truth. And then I have this like grounded queen. And I really feel like this create card next to the Queen of Pentacles is like talking about your money. So this is kind of talking about your happiness, and then abundance is kind of talking about like all the other stuff that comes to you in abundance that's not money. And then I have this like telling you to create money card. And then with this Hierophant, it's one of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel fulfilled. We feel lifted up, and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. And that is next to like the Hierophant, which is coming off to me as like this is part of what you're supposed to be focusing on. There's something that's happening within this situation that's causing you to sort of like hoard, for lack of better words, even if it's just like something that's not physical, which is causing the energy to not move in the way that you want it to move. Oh yeah, I wanted to see this detached next to the Page of Cups. Yeah. So it's funny because it's so when I first saw this, I was kind of picking this up as like being emotional, which again goes back to this dealing with this deceit and not really being able to sort of see it clearly. But then this is also, I feel like, talking about so it's making you emotional, but I feel like it's also saying to detach from like the fantasy. So I don't know if this fantasy is because you're thinking about things in a more positive way than they are, like you're telling yourself that things aren't as bad as they are and they are, or if you're just thinking of things in a certain way that's not true, which is contributing to this situation. So they're kind of both the same thing, but one of them is more of like a denial and the other one is more of like just believing in fairy tales, right? And then you have this Nine of Swords with grounding. And I feel like, again, it's because it's kind of throwing you off, even maybe to the point of where you're not reacting like yourself, because your ideas are clouded. They're clouded in this situation. Usually when deceit or envy or something like that is present, it's because someone's feeding you something that's not true. And this card is telling you to reassess, to look at things in it from a grounded state, detach from what you've come to believe as like a constant, because it's confusing you, and to go from a place of like being comfortable and wholesome and like a place where you want, as opposed to like the place you don't want, to create from there, and to do it in a way that's generous, not stifling. That's very general. I feel like somebody knows what I'm talking about. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Like, don't let other people convince you that you have to stay small. You've got manifest next to the sun. You have abundance next to the truth card. Give next to the Hierophant. I feel like if you give, like, the universe will give back. Let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices. Yeah. One thing at a time. You don't have to figure it all out right now. You don't have to figure out all the despair and deceit and everything that's going on right now. You need to put yourself in a place where you can move forward like balanced. That's actually all you really need to do right now. It's not too, it's just one foot in front of the other. However you want to do that, however you want to deal with the deceit. The deceit could be inside of you, talking you out of what you really want. And it's a possibility that it's just words keeping you small. But they could be coming from you, and they could be coming from the outside, which is somebody other than you. And you need to figure out what that is. If you're trying to do something, you're trying to create, or you're trying to be better, and you have somebody in your ear telling you that something different, then you might need to consider how often you let that person in your ear. If it's you telling yourself that you don't deserve something better, then you might need to seek new counsel. Keep that in mind, Capricorn. There's a card on the floor. There's a card on the floor. Let me see. What areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are the areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. That's really what we were talking about. Figure out what's wrong and go after that. Just one thing after another. The most important thing down. Until we meet again.